On July 18th, a BC Supreme Court judge ordered the homeless camp known as Discontent City to comply with a fire safety order from the City of Nanaimo. The judge gave the camp 7 days to comply with the court order, and as of this evening, the 1-week deadline has passed. The original order, issued by Fire Inspector Alan Milbank, was given on May 30th. Among the orders were for all tents and temporary structures to be positioned 1 meter between each other and 3 meters away from any combustible brush. All tarps must be removed from the tents, including fireproof tarps and tent tarps. All combustible household furniture must be removed from Discontent City, as well as any combustible construction materials, wood pallets, or lumber. Excessive storage is also no longer allowed at Discontent City, as it is considered potentially combustible as well. It is important to note that the judge presiding over this case is still deliberating his decision on whether or not to grant the City of Nanaimo their permanent injunction against the camp, and that the judge was very clear while informing the organizers of Discontent City that obeying the City of Nanaimo's fire order was not up for debate. Sources currently living at Discontent City, who asked not to be identified, stated to Nanaimo News that there had been a real concern over the course of the last week as to whether or not all of the residents of the camp, which is one of the largest camps in British Columbia, would be able to fit all of their tents onto the site with the city's new fire safety distances between the tents. One of the organizers at Discontent City, who is not authorized to speak to the media, told Nanaimo News that if any of the residents of Discontent City chose to not comply with the fire safety order, that they would evict the resident who is not complying. However, they would not elaborate on how they would remove the resident from the property on One Port Drive, which is owned by the City of Nanaimo. When Nanaimo News visited inside Discontent City and surveyed the interior of the camp at approximately 5 p.m. earlier this evening, there did not appear to be many people too concerned about the court order. Discontent City residents were adamant about no pictures being taken while we were inside the camp, so we respected their wishes. Tents did appear to be lined up along paths and makeshift roads throughout the city. However, there were many tarps still set up over many of the tents, as well as debris and many pieces of combustible furniture such as couches. Nanaimo is currently in the middle of a heat warning from Environment Canada. Nanaimo News reached out through official channels to Discontent City organizers, however we did not receive a response by the time we had to go to deadline. If Discontent City is in violation of the fire order by the time the judge's deadline expires, they will be breaching a court order which could result in more problems for the camp. Stay tuned to Nanaimo News for updates on Discontent City as they happen.